Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are around the world. Welcome to today's Forex review. It is Tuesday, November 20th, 2018, and we are getting ready to getting ready for the holidays. This weekend is Thanksgiving, so if you're in America, um, so it's really exciting, and I mean, it's just really exciting. But anyways, I will go ahead and get started because I do have a lot of stuff to go over. I am behind for this week, for the Forex review, schedule. But I will go ahead and get started um, yeah. But anyways, I wanted to go. I wasn't able to do my Sunday Forex review because I wasn't feeling well. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go over, last week's preview and also what I'm looking for this week at the same in the same video, and I'm gonna try to make it as fast as possible. And I don't wanna make this long, so that you guys get bored and move along. I want to make this as quick as possible, fun and exciting and educational as possible for you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. Um, Odd Chef isn't something that I went over last week, but it is a trade that we took um, in a group. And the reason why I totally forgot to put that on my list, um, I don't know why. It's probably because I was already in it when I was going over this trade, and I totally forgot to put it on my list. But whatever it is, we were in it. This is the level we were totally looking at. 73, all the way to 73.10 was the level we're looking at, and right now we are 170 pips in profit, which is really good if you ask me. Um, some of us already took our profit. Half our position is already off. Other people, they still have a position or whatever. I took some profits off, and I'm letting the rest ride on the daily. Um, that's what I'm doing. But so far, that was a really good run. So I'm gonna go over the last week's trades and then see how they performed and what happened. We went over odd USD. So odd USD last week, I said I mean, long term, this is definitely something that might pop. Okay, because we were right over here when I was going over odd USD. I said, this could potentially go up or even go down. Could either ways, that was gonna my I was gonna be in the long term. I was gonna be a buyer. So I'm still looking for buys around this level right here. We did go up about last week. We did go up about 164 pips, and then now we're coming back crashing. But like I said, if we do end up coming to this level, or even like right here to 71.27, I'm gonna start adding buy positions in because on a weekly, this is a pretty strong move up to the upside. So something that I'm definitely looking to still buy. I'm just waiting for the market to pull back, which is doing, which is great. Um, but yeah, that's what happened. And then the next one was NZD shaft, of course. Anything that is shaft is falling now. Let me just go to NZD shaft right here. NZD shaft, it was same thing. We were looking at it on a daily in the 4 hour. This is the level. So I had a small position right over here. I'm gonna go ahead and delete these. I had a small position right over here, and then I added a large position right over here. And As you see, we are now at 150 pips, which is good. I'm still holding. Um, I'm still holding this trade. I haven't taken any positions off yet, but I will be holding it for maybe this week, and then if everything's going accordingly to the daily, um, you know, I will definitely be um, watching this to keep an eye on. Another level that we might be looking at, because this is a strong move now, we are in a trend. It would be around this level right here, up here, but this could take a while. So this could take like weeks or months. But short term, we're just taking whatever we can get. So we are 150 pips in profit with NZD shaft. And then the other trade that I went over was NZD cat. With NZD cat, okay, so I still have a small position right here, this level right here, and then like I said, I think on the daily this is extremely exhausted. I don't think it's going to be moving any further than it is right now. So either this week, we might see a pullback. So I'm still keeping my eye on this, but I do have a small position open on this, and I do have a large position right over here. So I'm still watching because it's definitely exhausted, and I believe it is getting ready for a push down. So something that we're still looking. If you took it, you know, I'm still looking for it to fall. But if not, then it's totally fine. But NZD definitely. I don't see in a lower time frame, at least from the 4 hour to daily. I don't see it moving any further. But weekly and monthly they are really strong. So I'm just looking for a pullback. Once I get my pullbacks, like I said, 100 to 200 pips, I'm gonna get out and probably look for a buy, continue for more continuation to the upside. So that's where that is right now. And then the other one was Chef Jappy. I went over Chef Jappy, but that's a long-term trade. That's CAD right here. Chef Jappy. It's a long-term trade, so this could take a while to even get to our level, which I said was like somewhere here or even all the way here. So I'm just gonna skip this one for now. I'm gonna take it off my list. I'm not gonna go over it until we get to our level. So I'm gonna scratch this off my list for now as a potential trade. But right now it's off my list. So nothing really happened last week. We're still down here. And then the other trade was USD CAD. And USD CAD, I was looking for a sell on USD CAD. Let's get to the CADs. Or is it up, up, up? USD CAD. No, USD spot. Okay, so USD CAD, definitely looking for a sell up here. If you remember, I said up here will definitely be a level that I'll be looking at. I also remember saying that I want the candles to be like pretty slow, like to go really slow, and not be like a giant candle. So this giant candle is definitely scaring me, because normally with giant candles like this, it means that momentum is getting strong. It's a possibility that we could break up to the upside, very possible. But at the same time, we haven't been at this level for quite some time yet. So I mean, on the 4 hour, this trade could potentially work on the 4 hour. But I would, if you are gonna take it, I would be really cautious and really I would take a small lot size and just go from there. So like I said, 4 hour, it could still work on the 4 hour, but just be careful because I just don't like this how the way this candle like this giant candle rose to the top like that. or racing to the top like that. I wanted, maybe slow candles all the way, slowly grinding to the up here. Then maybe, we could have fell. But right now, she's a fast candle, and that tells me that, um, buyers are definitely in control and they don't want sellers to be in control. So just be cautious if you do try to take it. But it's a possibility that it could work on the 4 hour or even lower. Um, 15 minute, 30 minute. I would say from the I would say 4 hour, maybe, yeah, 4 hour. It could be a 4 hour trade. Um, Very possible, but just really be careful when you're taking this one. So I am still looking at it. I am gonna be watching. If I see another big giant candle just going straight up, I probably won't consider taking this. But right now we're just sitting here, so we will definitely see what happens. Um, this week. So I was looking for a sell, but now I'm neutral on this. I'm neutral, but I will be watching it. And then the next one was USD shaft, also a sell. We were looking at. If you saw the last video on the daily, I was looking for a sell somewhere up here. The reason why I'm pausing is because I am looking at my notes. So I have all these written down. So I said somewhere up here would be a sell, or even up here. I wanted to come all the way up here, but I know this is going to take a while. Um, I know this is going to take a while, so this would be a really huge level if the market does come up here. But for right now, I mean, all the shaft pairs um, are falling. So if you took it, you're in profit. If not, totally fine. There's always a next time. But that's it is. This is also falling. And then USD cat was the next one, and that was definitely a sell. And I'm still waiting on not USD cat. I'm sorry, a odd cat. There's odd shaft, odd USD, odd NZD. Where's odd cat? It should be up here. But anyways, odd cat is right now at the level that I was. I don't know why it's all the way down here. It's just really weird. Let's take this back up. Sorry guys, let me just fix this real quick. I did not know that was all the way in the bottom. I don't know why it was all the way in the bottom. Just give me a second. But I was totally definitely looking for a sell on odd cat. Like I said, this weekend. I don't know why I keep saying this weekend, but this week, it's definitely a possibility. Right here and right here. Yeah, so right there, definitely where we are right now, from right here is the level. I think we almost touched it up here last week, and then came down. Now we're just sitting here. So I think we might just try to come up here, and then it could continue falling. I mean, it could fall, it could roll over. Um, but definitely looking for a sell on that one too. Um, on 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 Oddcat. So those are all the trades that we went over last week. So far, somewhat like I said, some of them are in profit, others we're still waiting. But so far, so good. As long as we make money throughout the week, that's all that matters. Um, and then the rest is all about patience and just waiting. There's nothing else that we can do except wait. Yeah, so that's it. So for last week, I should have made this video on Sunday. Like I said, I was sick, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the disclaimer real quick. Um, these are for your disclaimer. Trading forex is really risky. You could lose all of your money if you're not, managing your risk. So please, tread carefully. And all these levels that I'm giving you guys, it's just levels that I'm looking at. It's not something I'm telling you to buy or sell because that's none of my business. These are just, like I said, I'm just sharing my trading experience, what I'm looking at for the week, and all that. So I'm not telling you to take these trades. I'm just telling you it's just for educational purposes. So please be careful when it comes to trading because you can lose all of your money. Okay, so yeah, now let's go over this week's what I'm looking for this week. So for this week, the first trade that I'm definitely looking at is pound shaft. Okay, um, pound shaft. I was looking up here, for a sell, but of course we never made it. Um, so now what I'm looking for is I'm looking to buy. As long as I mean, it's the market found a level somewhere up here. Somewhere up here, the market found a level, and now it's crashing and falling and continue to fall. So now what I am looking for is actually a buy. I will be looking to buy this market around 126 and all the way to 124. So around that area is an area that I'm definitely looking at to buy pound shaft. The reason why is because if you go to the weekly chart, okay, we have all this conjunction or consolidation over here. Last time we hit the market with all this fall right here. We came here, tagged it, and it went up. So I am expecting for the market to have another reaction up here. And if you really look at the weekly and the monthly, I believe this market is starting to roll over, to push up. So I will definitely be watching it either this week or next week. It's a possibility we can tag this level. Uh, um, Possibly that we can tag this level in the market. I do want it to just keep falling. I don't want it to pull back maybe like let's say another 100 pips or something and then fall. I don't want that. I just want it to fall really slowly, not crash, but just to fall slowly and come to my levels, and then a I will place a buy around, like I said, around 126 or around 125 to 126 to 124. That's where I'm looking at on the weekly, daily, and also the monthly. And that's definitely a place that I'm looking at to buy on pound chip. So the other one is Euro Jappy. Um, uh, the Japanese yens have been, pretty weak lately, but or slow. I think that's the word I'm looking at. Pretty slow. Um, we were in this trade not that long ago. We had a fall, came back, had a pullback. Now it looks like we're just sitting here, not really moving. Um, I don't know why I wrote this down, but I feel like there might be some continuation. We might still continue to fall. I will be looking at this level right here, but because the way the euros are setting up right now, I might not even get in a buy on this. Um, like I said, I will definitely be watching it, but I don't know if I'm actually going to be placing the trade on this because the way the euros are setting up, it's a possibility that they could not look at this as a level and continue to fall. If you want, you could go look at Euro USD. Definitely looks like it's falling apart. That's why I'm like really cautious. So if we do end up coming over here, I will let you guys know if I'm placing a trade or not. But it's something that I'm watching definitely. So that's what the Euro Jappy. I'm looking for a buy around 125 to 124. And then the other one is Cat Jappy. Also, so for Cat Jappy, a couple weeks ago, this is a level that we took a trade on. Okay, somewhere right here. And when the market went up about 215 pips, and then I just saw like the market just consolidating here. I was like, you know what? Let's get out because we were expecting it to tag this level. But after a while, I just looked at it. I was like, I don't really like this. I don't like the way it's just sitting here and not doing anything. So we got out, and of course, as soon as we got out, it rolled back over. So here's now what I'm looking for is maybe a tiny little pullback like up here, and then a continuation trade. So I'll be looking for a continuation trade, and the reason why is because if you look at this, okay, if you look at this is a trend. So this trend right here, we've tagged it how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 times. Okay, for my experience of trading, every time you see a level like this or a trend like this and it was tagged more than 4 or 5 times, so it's definitely more likely for it to break to the downside and continue going, all the way back down. But for right now, I'm looking for a continuation. So I will look for a pullback and then probably sell around 85 and continue, like I said, continuation trade for a sell, because we definitely just broke this level right here, and of course all CAD pairs are now extremely weak. Oil is weak too, so Canadian isn't doing really well, and that's one of the reasons why I'm looking for a continuation sell. So if we come back 85, like I said, definitely a place for a level that I'll be looking at to sell. So that's for Cat Jappy. And then the other was is Pound Cat. Pound Cat is another pair that I'm looking at. And then this one also, this level right here, we've been hitting it 1, 2, 3, 4. Every time we hit it, we would see a bounce, a hard bounce too. But honestly, like I said, the more we continue to hit this level, the more we're probably going to break to the downside. What I'm looking for in this is I'm probably, I don't know, probably going to put, because this is a demo account, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a small trade on this right here where we're at, and just put a sell order. I believe this is probably going to continue to fall, especially we have this like just giant fall, and now it looks like we're resting, and then this could continue, and this can continue falling. Like on the weekly and monthly, this looks really weak, so it's a possibility we could break this level and continue going down. So this is a trade that I will definitely be looking to sell this week too, depending on how everything goes. It's a possibility we could see a continuation trade and for it to go down even more and break these levels. So that is Pound Cat. The other one is NZD. Odd NZD. For odd NZD, let's go back up. We had a fall over here, consolidation, another fall, another consolidation, and another fall. So for right now, I am looking for this pair to continue to keep going. I was looking at maybe this level to trade as an exhaustion trade, like as in like the market being really exhausted around 1.054 around that area, or I like it on the weekly right here. This level seems to be stronger than that level, but like I said, this could take some time, and we'll see. We'll see when we get there. But those are the levels that I'm looking at. This level could work if we don't see a pullback from here. Let's say we see a pullback here and then it goes up like, I don't know, 100, 200 pips, and then it comes back down. I probably wouldn't consider this a really good level. But if we continue falling with no pullback, just like this, it's a possibility that this level could work on the 4 hour. On the 4 hour. Possibility that it could work. Okay, so I will definitely be watching that either this week or next week. So the other one is a exotic pair. So I'm not gonna go over it because most of you guys don't even trade exotics. But that is it for this week, and those are the levels that I'm looking at. If you guys have any questions, please don't be afraid to contact me. I'll be answering all your questions. And what else? Please subscribe and like the video and share it if you feel like this is helping you, and if it's educational, and you know somebody that might like it. Please, like I said, subscribe and share and hit the bell button for you to get notified every time I post a video. And my schedule is for me to post a video every Sunday and Tuesday. And if it's a holiday, I probably won't. But then again, I work for myself, so it doesn't really matter. I probably would post a video on a holiday. So, yeah, definitely. It's just an all waiting game. We're just waiting now. We are in profit with some trades, and other trades we're still waiting, and then other trades we're waiting for it to come to our level. So that's where we're at right now. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, please subscribe, share, like, and also hit that bell button so you can get notified for every time I post a video. You guys have a wonderful holiday. Happy Thanksgiving, and a happy trading week, and let's make some money.